Hey, Paul.
Drew,
What?
savvy watchers of the video version of the podcast may notice that I'm, instead of my traditional uh, Blue Jackets cup, I am drinking out of a bottle of water. And that is because the village of Commercial Point where I live is currently under a boil advisory. So
Okay. Why is that? What did they do?
uh, they busted up a water main.
Oh,
Yeah,
you,
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
tell you what. The greater Columbus area infrastructure did not do well with these freezing temperatures. There were like I forget how many there were, like 145 water breaks citywide.
Oof, oof. Too
Yeah.
many. Yeah,
And
no,
it's so
this one I
funny because
believe.
they
Yeah.
can't fix them all. They just put a little sign like, oops, we'll get to it.
Yeah, I believe they were doing some construction and they accidentally got a water main. So we're under an advisory until at least like tomorrow evening. So, yeah.
Now, are you allowed to
Mhm.
shower?
So, according to the internet,
So Chat GPT.
sites I found on Google, yes, you can take a shower. Just if you like, don't
Don't get
take a
water
shower.
up your nose.
Don't get water up your nose. Don't get water in your mouth. If you have any kind of like open cuts, you need to cover those up. Uh, you can do laundry as long as you dry your clothes in a clothes dryer. And you can wash dishes if your dishwasher has a sanitary mode where it gets real hot.
You mean
So don't put
soap?
plastic in there. Yeah,
Oh,
well, no, like heat heats them there, just plates and silverware and stuff.
when did this start? Holy
Yeah.
shit! So you've been out a while.
Yeah, they said that's going to be at least 48 hours after the repair, which was like yesterday at 7:30 p.m.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, that's not great for you.
You know, what are you going to do?
Uh, not not drink water apparently.
Yeah, well, I got this very fancy Meyer brand drinking water that I'm enjoying. It's
Okay.
mm,
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I just want you to be safe. I just
That's why I got the bottle of water.
okay. All right. Oh, I'm glad. Um, how did Arabelle like Little Sibs weekend? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah, yeah,
reaction.
yeah, 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 yeah. Just that the hockey game was boring. Oh, kind of that away. So,
Okay.
yeah, they
No
got
doubt.
they got to buy him some groceries while they were down there. So you know how it is when your parents come to visit, or like family comes to visit at college. It's
I
like you're
do.
going to buy me a bunch of food before you leave.
Yep. I do. I do know how that goes. I do know how
Mm-hmm.
that goes. Um. All right. So, man, I did a lot of Paul like things this week.
Okay, what did you do?
Well, I'll start with the big one. Andy and I went out to dinner last Saturday
Uh-huh.
night, as we do,
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
and I don't drink that much these days.
Okay.
But I had a little drink,
Mm-hmm.
feeling pretty good. Decided to go to
Mm-hmm.
Micro Center,
Uh-oh.
and I'm the proud owner of a new 3D printer.
What did you buy? Oh,
I bought a Bamboo Labs P2S combo.
you got the P2S. Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
Which one
Yeah.
did you get again?
The P1.
The
Yeah,
P1. Okay.
P1S. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a deal. We talked a little bit about this whenever you were talking about getting yours. Like, I've had my Prusa 3D printer for a number of years. It has sat dormant, right? So it's not like I was doing anything with my 3D printer, but part of that was just because it had been calibrated in a while, and I'm pretty sure I need to replace some parts on it. So it was just like, I had heard about the stuff you were doing with yours, and I get like updates from Tom's Hardware when they review printers, and I know Bamboo has basically established itself as like almost on the same level as Prusa, like depending on who you
Yeah.
talk to, like they're just as good or I still think Prusa probably is viewed as like the top tier. But Bamboo's doing really well, and one of the things that I've always wanted to do is have like a multi-filament printer.
Yeah.
So we went to Micro Center, we were kind of walking around looking at stuff, and I was like, I gotta go look at the 3D printers. And sure enough, like I saw some of the newer ones they have. Some of those boys are big.
Big.
Some of
Yeah,
those
those like
boys,
the H series or whatever. Yeah, those things are
yeah,
huge. H for huge.
H for huge.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was really looking at one of the H's because apparently you can get like a laser
Oh
module for
yeah.
it. It's got the
It can do.
the
Yeah.
nozzles that can
Yeah.
swap out. Like that's
hmm
really cool, but I didn't feel like spending $2,000.
Yeah,
But
they're pricey.
yeah, but
Yeah.
I think I got this whole combo for like $800. So it's
Nice.
the P2S, it's the AMS2 Pro. I haven't really printed anything important, but I like it. It seems to do a really good job. I'm not
Yeah.
having a lot of success with some filaments.
Oh, well, do you need to dry your filaments out?
No, according to my AMS2 Pro,
Okay.
I mean the humidity is only 20%, so it's not like they're saturated. But I bought a couple different types of filament. I had really good success with PLA Plus
hmm
in my Prusa, but apparently Bamboo doesn't recognize PLA Plus.
You have to, so you have to kind of have like they have a lot of things in there. I have found, especially like for the inland brands, the temperature is a little different
Yeah,
on the box. What it recommends, what's in there, so you kind of have to go into Bamboo Studio and make your own
yeah,
thing so it doesn't get too hot. And once I've learned that, I've had much better
yeah.
luck. I mean, I've only had like one print go sideways, but
I've had two prints go bad so far with the Inland PLA Plus. Um, there's things about it that are a little bit futzy. Like I don't understand why I can go into the software on my computer, put in the filament types that I have, and it syncs to my AMS2 Pro, and then I restart the software, and it's like,
hmm,
oops, I forget what kind of custom filaments you had.
no,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have that problem. But
yeah.
yeah,
It's very weird.
yeah,
Maybe it's a
huh,
Windows thing problem because I'm running it on Windows. I don't know.
hmm, who
But
knows?
I noticed like I went out to like the Bamboo support website and
hmm
apparently it's a thing. So who
Hmm.
knows? But I mean, listen, I'm not doing anything wild with it. I do like the fact that I could print the carbon filament, but what I've since learned is that you basically need to bake your filament for
Mm,
like 8 hours to really dry out the carbon filaments before you print. So
yeah,
if I do
you
that,
should probably get one of those hardened steel nozzles too.
well, it has
Yeah,
one.
oh, it has one. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, nice,
Yeah. So
nice.
that
Okay,
that was kind of like what sealed the deal. I was like, so what nozzle do I need if I want to do some carbon filaments? And he goes, this one comes with the one you need. And I'm like, okay, cool.
nice, cool.
So yeah, the only thing it says is like this has a point 0.4
Yeah,
nozzle. They said that when I was reading all
go to
about
point
the,
six.
yeah, it recommends like a
Mm,
0.6 if you want to do carbon, but I haven't tried
yeah,
printing anything with that yet. And
yeah,
I bought
yeah.
like some other brand of filament there that I haven't had any failed prints with.
Yeah,
It's
what I've read is like any filament that's got stuff in it, or the glow in the dark filament, you should do the point 0.6. Otherwise, you're gonna have some clogs.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm no expert, and I've really just been sticking to PLA, and I've done a couple PET G prints.
Pet G was what I mostly printed on my Prusa. So I
Yeah,
ordered the Pet G that I liked, Micro Center didn't have. So I had to go online and order some. It'll be here next week. But yeah, no, I really like the AMS2 Pro.
yeah,
Man, that thing likes to give it a little tug whenever you put something in, man.
mm-hmm.
It's aggressive.
Yeah,
It is aggressive about how it feeds that filament.
yeah.
And I like that it has the built-in camera, so I'm actually watching it print something here, even though it's in the
Nice.
other part of my house. So that's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. The P1S has a very shitty webcam, but it does have one. But like if I'm printing something, I'm at work. Like I think everyone I work with now knows that when I'm doing this,
Yeah.
I'm looking at my other laptop, looking at my 3D print go.
So now my printer came with the textured build plate.
Yeah,
Is that what yours came with?
Yes, that is what mine came with, though I did buy a different one on the recommendation of someone.
That's what I wanted to ask you, like what build plate you're using, because I mean mine seems to be doing pretty well. I'm getting good adhesion. My failed prints are mostly just due to some stringing later on in the prints. I haven't had anything
Yeah.
like not adhere.
Yeah. So I bought one of these at recommendation. Hold on, let me find the show notes there. It is the Biku
Oh, you went off
cryo.
brand.
Yeah, yeah. So as far as like Bamboo Studio, you can tell it's the cool plate texture because it's the same quality.
Hmm.
But basically it essentially just has adhesion at lower temperatures.
Hmm.
So things cool down quicker, things come off the bed easier. I have not had good luck with Pet G on this, but for PLA it has worked amazing.
Interesting. Very. Oh, what color did you get?
It's blue.
Okay.
I think are they all blue or are they options?
No, they have an orange, but they're sold out. The orange
they do.
is
Oh,
yeah, the
yeah.
orange is ooh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can actually tell when I click on it because my monitor
Mhm.
actually changes my skin color.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna order like something from Bamboo because I know that they make a bunch of different ones. I wasn't sure if you had like a different one of that or not. Micro Center sells the plates too. I notice.
They do. Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I really it seems to do a pretty good job print quality wise. I mean, aside from the two failed prints that I've had, I'm really impressed with like the layering. Not a lot of layer shift, not a lot of the other stuff that I was just kind of accustomed to. Setup was pretty easy. Like I just had to take it out of the box and build it, which didn't take too long. And then I was kind of up and printing later
Mhm.
that night. So pretty good stuff. So I have you
Yeah.
to thank for that.
You're
the
welcome.
the bigger thing was
Mhm.
though I actually did some Claude coding this week, like for real.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was a really busy week of work for me, and I had a demonstration that I needed to put together for a customer of mine. Now, for those of you that don't know, I work for a company called Databricks, and we have data warehousing, analytics, machine learning, all this stuff. And you can build dashboards in Databricks. So, like, you can go in and with the data you have in Databricks, you can slap together whatever the fuck, like a dashboard. Okay. And it works great. But one of the things that we've expanded it to do over the years is you can embed it in applications. And if you do that, that opens up some interesting possibilities to where, like, hey, I have external users that I collect data for, and I need to embed a dashboard in like their customer portal, for example. And depending on who the customer is, like a different service principal should be the thing that actually goes and fetches the whatever. Okay. So with our dashboards, you can embed them via Python with a little bit of JavaScript, or it can be all front end with like uh, just regular JavaScript in the browser. So I was like, okay, for this demo, like I could spin up a shitty little Python web server and just copy and paste our demo, but I really want to show the login with a user. So I fired up Claude, and I was very basic in my prompting. Like the first prompt that I gave it, I actually have it here. I want to design a simple Python web application to log into Entra ID with credentials and show my user profile and group membership on a profile page. Now that's a lot of words, but it's pretty basic.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't give it a ton of guidance, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely crushed it. Like it built
Yeah.
it built a Python. It used Flask, which is fine for local demonstration purposes. It downloaded the Flask packages. It built all the routes. It built the front end. It connected it up to Entra. It built me an environment file, and it was like, put these values here. And it asked, like, do you need it to go and create you a service principal in Azure? And I'm like, no, I got that. And within probably 30 minutes, that's what I had. So then, after it got done doing that, I said, I want to embed a Databricks dashboard on the profile page for the user. And that one took a shitload of tokens because I don't know how you have yours set up, but like for mine, I didn't like configure anything advanced for like my profile or like instructions or the markdown file or whatever. So it went out and it like kept asking me like, do you want to fetch content from docs.microsoft.com? Do you want to fetch docs from
Yeah.
docs.databricks.com? Do you want to fetch from this demo repository that I found? And it like just kept asking me questions. Like I think I had to like tell it yes probably 50 times. And when it got done, it spit something out, but then it wasn't right. So it probably took it 30-ish minutes to finally collect all the information and then generate its plan. And I think that it probably just got some bad information from the web, like an outdated demo. So
Yeah.
I had to probably spend about an hour and a half debugging it and getting it to work right. But by the end of it, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
And then I told it, okay, I want to add a SQLite backend to this so it can store login sessions and everything. So instead of it being browser based, make it database based. And it like, I was like, and it asked me like, which database backend do you want? And I just was like, SQLite, I don't care. And it like went and got it and built it and did the whole thing. So I think for probably 4.5 to 5 hours of actual work, I was able to build like a pretty kick-ass demo with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now all my other experience using like coding agents has mostly been with just like Copilot. Because I have like a GitHub Enterprise subscription. And that's good for asking it to just generate me a block of code, but for it to actually build an entire project. And by the way, being able to pick up where I left off across sessions and do all that stuff, like I totally get Claude now.
Yeah. Yeah. And pro tip, it uses like a markdown file called claude.md. Anytime it does something wrong, when you tell it to correct it, also tell it to update the claude.md file so it it remembers to do that next time. And it's amazing. Yeah. It's like, yep, got it.
Yeah. And like it didn't do anything stupid. It didn't hard code credentials or anything. And it automatically added like the env files to the git ignore. Like it really goes out of its way to try to protect you. But at the same time, like much like you, I just needed it to get me that far and I could do the rest. Like it wasn't a big deal. And aside from the one mistake that it made, it just cost me like a little bit of churn because like when you're building a Python Flask app that has to like dynamically call other Python API endpoints and like, like dynamically put JavaScript into your browser, it's just like, well, I should have just done regular JavaScript, but I don't know it. I don't know it as well.
It's a pretty incredible tool if you know how to use it well. So
like this whole week, like I'm using Claude. I'm printing stuff on my new 3D printer. I'm like, man, Paul would be so proud of me.
I am proud of you.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Thanks.
Yeah, you've basically stolen my entire personality right now.
I really have. Well, I mean, that's the benefit of not having a personality. Like I can just adopt somebody else's.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah. So I wanted to share my busy week of being like Paul.
Yeah.
So what do you got for me?
So, I was poking around on Riverside, as one does, as when they're editing a podcast. Riverside is the application we use that Drew and I currently use to look at each other and record our voices, and it pulls together all the video stuff. Apparently, it can also do podcast hosting. So instead of using Libsyn to host all of my podcasts, I could basically, it looks like I can give it an RSS feed. It will suck in all the content, host it for us, and I can set up a redirect for the RSS feed of Libsyn to point to Riverside, and everything should migrate to it in theory. Or it could totally break the podcast. I do not know. But I don't know. I'm thinking like maybe, yeah. I mean, it would save like $20 a month, which isn't like the end of the world, but like it's $20. That's a roll of filament.
I mean, right. And I've told you before, like I'm happy to help pay for it. Like I feel bad. I'm like kind of freeloading off of you.
Yeah. I mean, there's not really much to it. I'm just thinking about like, yeah. And like so the one thing I did do, because apparently this won't automatically do it, I did go and claim our podcast on Spotify. So I now can like, yeah, because Libsyn was just sending it like here's Spotify, here's an RSS feed. So now Spotify knows that my fucking podcast.
Okay.
So I can update things there. We have like 7 listeners on Spotify. It's pretty sad. But actually good. No, because Spotify is the worst place the worst place to listen to podcasts.
I haven't asked in a while. What are our listener metrics these days?
I don't know. I haven't really looked.
I wonder if like, I mean, be curious to see, because we haven't really done a poll of that for a while.
Let's see. Well, we've exceeded 33,000 unique downloads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's look at the last episode. Yeah, I'll go back a few episodes because people tend to be a little bit behind. Well, see, since I downgraded Libsyn, because we're not recording there, I don't get as good metrics now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we had so I would say we're still probably in the 60s.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. It's a groundswell. 300 episodes later, it's a groundswell.
Yeah. One thing.
Okay.
Since we are posting our videos on YouTube now, the amount of spam email the contact at doingtheirbest.com email address has significantly increased significantly. I'm almost thinking about just like every time I get one of those, just like find like a random picture on the internet and just send it to them. Like,
yeah.
See what they do with that. But
don't
just like the show's not for you.
Yeah, the show's not for you. Show's not for you.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I think that this platform has been pretty rock solid. I like that it records our video and that you can put stuff on YouTube Shorts or TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
So
it does a really good job too. So
yeah. How much is it again a month for this?
What am I paying for? $24 a month.
That's not terrible. Okay. Well,
no, for I mean, yeah, and I've noticed like, if Eric Darling is listening, they have a webcast here as well if you want to do live streams for like multiple audience. And also, like just saying, we could also live stream our recording on Twitch or YouTube or whatever we wanted. Like,
I'm not sure if Eric Darling Data still watches our podcast. I mean, I have his shirts back. Oh shit, I can't remove. I have his shirts back there still. I still love you, Eric, even though you don't talk to me anymore. So I miss you. I miss you, Eric.
I miss you, Eric.
All right. Yeah. I mean, I think that's a good idea. I think they've earned our business. Fuck Libsyn. Those guys.
Fuck Libsyn. Yeah. It was good. Like they've hosted 300. In fact, they're still hosting the episodes, and they'll probably host this one too because I won't do it this weekend. But yeah.
Okay. As we do on this show, occasionally one of us starts watching a new show and we talk about it. So, Paul, if there's one thing you know about me and you, who are we super gay for?
Who are we super
gay for?
I mean, there's a lot of people.
Take a stab at it.
Okay, it's got to be someone from. Is it someone from The Wire?
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. I can't remember people's names. Hold on. The Wire.
Not only from The Wire, but from a video game.
Wire and from a video.
Oh, you disappoint me.
Yeah. Lance Reddick.
No.
Good
guess though.
Okay.
Cyberpunk.
Who else is the? Idris Elba.
Yeah, we're very gay for Idris Elba.
I am.
Well, I mean, I am. Yeah. I thought we were, but I mean,
No. Sorry, there's so many, Drew. I couldn't like. He didn't come to the front of the line.
Okay. Well, he should. So we had talked about Idris Elba before from The Wire. Mm-hmm. He was in the Cyberpunk.
Expansion
that
Phantom
was really
Liberty.
good. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So I am watching the new to me show Luther.
I don't think I've even heard of Luther.
Okay, so Luther was a show that was on the BBC. Um, and it stars Idris Elba. He starred in this after The Wire. And what it
Okay.
is he is a basically, because it takes place in Great Britain, they have different titles, but he's basically like a homicide detective, or like a major crimes type investigative person. Now, in order for me to tell you how good this show is, I need to spoil the first episode,
Okay,
and
that's fine.
it's
That's
not
fine.
it's not major spoilers, but basically, the show starts off with him basically chasing a guy who was kidnapping kids.
Hmm.
Okay, and as he's doing this, he has an opportunity to save the guy's life, but he doesn't, and the guy falls and goes into a coma. So like throughout the first series, one of the plot threads is like, what if this guy wakes up and starts talking,
Mm.
right? But the very very first episode of the show, you meet sort of his nemesis, and it's this character called Alice Morgan, who is played by the brilliant Ruth Wilson. I don't know if you know her. She's been in a ton of shit.
Oh, I recognize her. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
She's absolutely brilliant in this. It's kind of like the Moriarty to his Holmes,
Okay.
where she basically in the very first episode, she commits a crime, and Luther is like a brilliant detective, and he knows that she did it, but he can't prove it.
Prove
And
it.
one of the things that's different is, the laws in the UK are different from the United States. Like the burden of proof is different, and all this other stuff. But they do a pretty good job of explaining it for dumb Americans. And I just finished series one, and I got to say I'm all in. So the reason that I sort of picked this up is I was in Half Price Books a couple weeks ago, and I saw that they had the entire series. Someone had told me that this was a good show, and it stars my man Stringer
Yeah.
Bell, aka Idris Elba, and I'm like, of course I'm going to watch this. And some of the episodes are tough.
Are they?
Not
Okay.
not not like because that they're bad. It's just that some of the topics and some of the perpetrators are intense. And I like I said, I just finished season one, which definitely throws a huge curveball at you. I will not spoil that, but it's very, very, very good. I'm excited to start season two and work on it. And then there's a bunch of other supporting characters, but it's mostly just about him, and he's got some like emotional baggage because of like what happens at the beginning of the show, and like he's separated from his wife, and he gets really involved in the cases, and he's willing to bend a few rules, you know what I mean? So
Hmm.
I know that sounds a little formulaic, but I think you would like it. I really
Okay.
truly do. So if you're interested
Oh,
in
yeah.
watching it, I think it is on Netflix.
It looks like it's on. This looks like it's streaming on Hulu.
Is it on Hulu now? It was on
Season
Netflix forever ago.
season 1 through 5 is on Hulu.
There's
Yeah.
only 5
Ok-
seasons.
Okay, then all of it's on Hulu.
Okay, it's on Hulu now. So go. It's definitely worth a shot. Also, the other thing, and I don't know if this is just me, but when I'm watching shows from the BBC, a lot of times I will turn on subtitles because, especially some of the heavier
Accents.
accents. Yeah, I didn't do it at
Yeah.
first for this one, but there were certain points throughout the show where they're talking about something, and I couldn't quite pick up what they were saying. So yeah, no, it's good, man. It's
Have
really
you
good.
watched Fallout?
I haven't watched season 2 yet. I heard it's
Okay.
really good.
It's good. It's good. It's good. I think season 1's still better, but season 2 is good. And season 2 kind of like, it's not over the top, but like it does a little bit more fan service. Like there are some like near shot to shot remakes from New Vegas. Like
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
yeah.
I saw some articles on like Kotaku and IGN and stuff about it.
Yeah, it's good.
My hot take is I don't think New Vegas is the best one. I know I'm kind of in a
Yeah.
minority there.
I like New Vegas,
I
but
like it.
yeah,
I like it. I'm just not
yeah.
like I don't think it's my favorite.
So what's your favorite Fallout?
Fallout 2.
Fallout 2. Oh, ooh, old school isometric.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that
Yeah.
game. I mean that game's a huge kick in the nuts, but
Yeah.
I think the story in Fallout 2 is better than anything. Fallout 3 when it went first person was good.
Yeah, I like 3.
I liked 4. I liked 4 a
I,
lot.
I liked 4 except for their needless base building mechanic, which just
Yes, I
was
ignored
not
it.
fun and was not good. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Preston Garvey really needs to talk to me. Still, somewhere Preston Garvey is looking for me. Uh, yeah, once I did the required thing where I just like slapped something together, I never did it again.
Yeah, it's like this outpost is under attack.
Well, sucks to suck. Like, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, don't care. Oh, I needed the power core for my armor. I'm not going over there.
Exactly. I also really enjoyed some of the expansions from 4, like Far Harbor and things like that.
Far
Like some of those were really good. Some of those were also really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Vegas is fine. It's
fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I know people really like it. Some people think it's like the best one. I can't get behind that. So I guess it's kind of logical that that's what they focused on in season 2. But
yeah, and it pulls in like I mean like it's hard to I think it's hard to look at all the lore and not want to play with like Mr. House, like like you have all these toys in the toy box and you have to pick your favorite, and and like while the enclave isn't like super present like on camera, like their presence is getting more and more felt, like
yeah. So if you're looking for something to watch, I would steer you towards Luther if you're into it.
I will have to check that out.
Yeah. So check that out. Your next topic, I did click on it ahead of the show, is extremely timely.
Okay, so I work from home. You work from home when you're not traveling. So I'm really dependent upon my internet connection to work. It is something that I need. Now, my weird bespoke rural fiber company, they do a pretty good job, but they're not perfect, right? Sometimes the internet goes out. And I've invested in the Eero line of products. I know a lot of people I work with and know are big on ubiquity. I don't want to be a network engineer at home. I deal with enough of that. I deal with enough of that stuff. Eero's just worked. So literally yesterday, Eero sends me an email and they're like, hey, we have this new product and it's called Eero Signal. And the 4G, it's what it is. It's a cellular internet backup for your Eeros. And the 4G model is out. The 5G model is coming out later and is twice as much. Eero has a subscription service called Eero Plus. It's $100 a year. I already buy it. I like some of the diagnostic tools and the logging and some of the protection stuff. I know a lot of people are like, Eeros are great, but don't pay for the subscription. I just pay for it, whatever. So the email basically said, hey, so this thing is usually $100. It's like, hey, you're already an Eero Plus subscriber. Turns out with your Eero Plus subscription, we will give you 10 gigs a month of internet backup for as part of your subscription. And hey, while you're at it, we'll sell it to you for half price.
Can't afford not to.
Yeah. So for $50, and I got it today. They shipped it overnight to me.
Jesus.
UPS, and I got it today, and I set it up, and it fucking works, Drew.
Did you like test the speed? Like, how is it?
Okay, it's not great. I think it's AT&T. I get a fine signal. Am I gonna like? It's an internet backup. This will allow me to continue to do Teams calls and emails if my internet is out for a couple of hours at work. Now, granted, it's like sharing a mobile hotspot, right? Everyone in the family is not going to be able to watch movies and games. In fact, I can go into the app and say like what devices can use the internet backup, and I'll probably limit it down just like the handful of core things I need to work. But for I'm already paying for the subscription. I have no plans of ever stopping it. So a one-time $50 purchase to have cellular internet backup, and it's cute. It's so little, and like
I
It
can't.
just
I don't have a good sense of the size when looking at the pictures.
it's literally like it's probably like the side of like an Altoids tin. It's not very
Wow.
big. It's
Okay.
small.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all antenna. You have to it has this cute little thing. So how it works is uh it ships with a power supply, but what you do is you take it has to connect to an Eero.
I was going to say, how does it know to
Yeah.
flip over?
Okay. So yeah, so it connects to an Eero. So what it does is basically said like, hey, take the power supply that you're currently using for this Eero, throw it away, and use this one. And it has more oomph.
Okay.
And then the power supply has a little splitter where it plugs into a splitter, and then one cable goes to the signal and the other one goes to your Eero, and it powers both of them, and then it also has data transmission between them. And you do that, and the Eero app is like really easy to use. Like, I have one of these. It's like, great, I'll walk you through it. It's like, do this now, unplug it, connect it, boom, wait for the blue light, hit next. I found it. And yeah, I mean, is it it's a backup internet connection, right? It's not gonna melt. I'm not gonna get a gig of down. It's for again, it's LTE, it's 4G, so it's not like it's super fast speeds. But for like if they have like I've had an hour and a half long internet outage while I was trying to get work done. And like, yeah, I can hotspot it, I can tether, but to have this as a peace of mind that like if my internet goes out, it just switches over to this automatically. And I get a little notification on my phone saying, hey, you're running on backup internet. And when it comes back on, you get another notification saying you're back on your primary. I mean, for 50 bucks, Drew, $50.
Yeah.
Half price. I was like,
So,
yep, so take my money, send it to me right now.
so if I'm reading this right, it has basically as a built-in SIM.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Like,
go ahead.
yeah, like you don't have to pay for an internet connect. Eero's doing that for me, right? Like they've got the deal with, I think it's AT&T. They've got that deal. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to manage it. It just, yeah, I'm paying Eero already for, my yearly subscription, and now I just get this feature essentially for free unless they raise the prices. But and if you need more internet, you can pay additional fee and they'll give you like up to 100 gigs. But like honestly, like maybe my internet goes out 4 times a year, right? It's not like it's huge, and it's usually not for that long. And this just gives me that seamless, I don't have to think about it. It just detects it, automatically switches over, and I'm done. It's great. It's a great product. I'm very happy.
Yeah. So, again, you're
Mhm.
in my head because our internet was out for about 8 hours yesterday.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a work day. That's take PTO.
Yeah, so like I literally came downstairs with my cup of coffee at about 7 a.m. to start work.
Mhm.
And I was, catching up on email, replying to a few Slack threads, and like right at 7:45, it was just like out. And I went to my phone and I switched over to cellular, and I went to my provider's website to check for an outage. They didn't say there was one, and I'm like, well, shit. I hope it's not me, but I called them and they're like, no, there's an outage. It's not showing on the website. And I'm like, okay, I can understand. And it was out. Like it didn't come back till almost 6:30 last night. It was out all day. Now, I like this idea of the Eero being the
Mhm.
thing, but this is where I'm going to plug my travel router company
Nerd.
because that travel router has a SIM slot.
So you could use that
So
as
if I
yeah.
had, I don't have
Mm,
one,
mhm.
but timely because GL.inet has a new device coming out that looks really cool. It is called the Moody 7, and this one actually has dual SIM support.
But it's
Yeah,
not a happy robot.
it's not a little happy
So
robot. It's a little more. It's a little
yay.
more just kind of like a flat little device.
Yeah.
But I think that that's probably going to be my backup internet. Now, the one thing I like about your system is just like it's
Mhm.
seamless. Like it flips
Yeah.
over when shit's not
Mhm.
working.
Yep.
Now this thing I believe does have, let me see, does it actually have an Ethernet port on it? I don't know. Ethernet port. Yeah, it has one Ethernet
Oh,
port on it. Now,
okay, it does.
could
Okay.
I theoretically plug this into my Ubiquity
And
to
use
to my
that.
other
Yeah.
WAN port with the cellular, and
Mhm.
if my main internet goes out, flip it over? I'm sure I could.
Probably. Yeah.
But, for me, this is essentially this could essentially, and my existing one too, don't get me wrong, I'm not about to spend $300 on this, but although it looks pretty fucking cool, uh that would be my hotspot situation for either in the home if we need it, or if I'm traveling and I need hotspot connectivity. So kind of the same thing, although yours, like I said, is a little more integrated into what you
Yeah.
have, so that's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I mean, it only works with Eros. Like that's their gimmick, right? Like, but it's pretty. It's white, like all my other Eero stuff. It looks nice.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
by the way, if you have Spectrum internet, you can also get something like this too. And the reason I know that is a friend of mine has a business and they have like Spectrum for Business. And when they got their install, was like their like package deal or whatever, is their promo rate is like, hey, you have free LTE backup internet. And I'm like, I wonder what that's going to cost when that promo rate expires.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same thing. It's a separate box that plugs into the router. It's got a very similar looking antenna to that. And if the internet goes out, it just flips over to that. So
Yeah.
I guess that's becoming more common now, because we do be needing the internet.
Yeah. I mean, I figure, like I said, I work from home every day. I need my internet. And I figure, like, and again, the email is like, hey, idiot, $50 done. Use this code. I'm like, okay,
that is
okay, yes, email. I will follow your instructions and order one of these. Yes,
I mean,
take my money.
That is a pretty good price.
It is. I could not believe they were literally like, since you're already a subscriber to this thing, you have to get this product. Here it is for half price.
I mean, they saw you coming, big guy.
They did. They got my $50 real quick. And like I said, this came out yesterday. I have it today. Like I spent time and I hooked it up after work, and it took about like 10 minutes. The longest part was apparently I needed a software update to support it because it just fucking came out. So I had to update my network. Yeah.
Cool, man. No,
really
I'm happy for you. It looks cool.
Yeah. I'm very excited.
And like, you get a pretty good signal in the home with it and everything?
It's all right. Yeah, it's not earth shattering. And honestly, like, we get like the LTE signal here is stronger than the 5G signal. So I was like, yeah, the LTE is, obviously it's going to be slower, but like, again, like, it's just to get me over that couple hours and do email and team stuff. Like, I don't need it to, I'm not going to be watching movies on it. It's literally just so daddy can do his job. But yeah.
I understand. Mm-hmm. Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. I saw that topic and I'm just like, man, my internet was out all day yesterday. I bet you this would have been really nice to have, because I ended up just tethering, and that's fine. Like, I can't.
And I've done that. Yeah.
But you could also work from your iPad, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Because your iPad is cellular.
The iPad is cellular. Yeah, you know me. I don't like to tether, Drew. I don't like to tether.
I know.
I like my things to have dedicated cellular connection. And it's just now I have one last use case for tethering.
I totally get it.
Mm-hmm.
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, we're only at 43 minutes. I feel like we talked about a lot.
We did.
Yeah. What else is going on?
We can, not a damn thing besides boiling my fucking water.
So, okay, let's talk about it. So, how much water are you boiling though? Because you have bottled water to drink.
Yeah, I have bottled water to drink. So I have like, I don't have a lot. Like, so I've got maybe like 3 gallons of boiled water available, and that's primarily for like if someone wants to wash their hands and not have duty like,
water,
duty water on their hands,
brushing teeth,
or brush your teeth. We're using bottled water for brushing your teeth, but like if I need to like wash something or a plate or whatever, like I can use that water. And and go through. But
So you're
yeah,
boiling the water and then just bottling it, or putting it like in thermoses, or like what are you doing?
we have like a couple big water pitchers, a few
Okay.
of them that I filled up. Yeah,
Now here's an
yeah.
interesting thing. Did they talk to you at all about like using a Brita water filter?
Okay, so apparently, so I looked, so I this is one of the first things I did because I have a reverse osmosis system in my house
Well,
for our
shit.
drinking water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the number one issue that they're worried about in this situation is bacteria.
Oh,
Those systems do not filter out bacteria,
yeah.
or at least not with enough efficiency to say that it's safe to drink. So, like, even if you have one of those, you still want to boil it for at least like 3 minutes, kill all those fucking little nasties, and then drink their corpses.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, who doesn't want a little Legionnaire's disease as a treat, you know?
yeah, I mean, I'd rather, given the choice between having massive diarrhea or not, I'm going to choose not. And if I want diarrhea, I'll get Taco Bell. So
I've never gotten diarrhea from Taco Bell.
it depends how much I eat.
The ones that really get me is whatever McDonald's uses as oil fucks me up. But Wendy's doesn't. Like I can have like Wendy's fries and like Wendy's stuff and it doesn't fuck me up. But McDonald's does. White Castle will fuck me up. Rallies will fuck me up. But yeah, I don't know. Like Taco Bell doesn't really do it for me. Now the only like I'm like a really white person, so like the only thing I really get at Taco Bell are like the quesadillas and the regular tacos. I don't get like I don't get a ton of stuff with sour cream or like beans or anything like that. But
I like a my go-to is a crunchy taco supreme.
Crunchy taco supreme.
I think people that like, so soft tacos are fine. Crunchy tacos are better. I'm sorry, it's a texture thing. I like that crunch. I like that crunch.
I can get behind that. I can get behind that logic.
Yeah,
When's the last time you had Taco Bell?
a couple weeks ago probably. Yeah, my wife just said that she wanted Taco Bell, so she brought it home for everybody. That was pretty awesome.
Way to go, Jennifer. Way to go, Jennifer. Big win. Big win for the family.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes like she'll go out shopping on the weekends or whatever, and she's like, I'll bring home dinner. Like, that's awesome because I'm feeling lazy.
Yeah,
so
amazing. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, yeah. Nothing. Arabelle's got a friend coming over. I'll probably watch some Olympic hockey because
was that tomorrow?
The US had their first game yesterday. And I think they play again tomorrow. Team Canada played today. But yeah, I think there's going to be games tomorrow.
What are you watching it on?
I bought a month of Peacock.
Okay.
That I will cancel after this. I mean, I'm basic. I pretty much just watch curling and hockey. So, but
I think Olympic hockey. I think Olympic hockey is the best hockey you can, or second best hockey you can watch.
Yeah,
I think college hockey is the best hockey to watch. Like if you really watch any team that ever plays in a frozen floor play hockey, those kids just, many of them are never going to play hockey again, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of them they just play their fucking hearts out. And I remember one time the Frozen Four was here in Columbus, and we went to some games, and like RPI, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio State, like even Ohio State hockey is a great time. I don't know if you've ever been to a game, but
yeah, I've been to one game.
Yeah. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
I don't know. You know, I'm an NHLer for life.
No, I get it. I think the NHL is fine.
Yeah, and it's fine because like this is the first time in 12 years the NHL's participated in the Olympics, so it's basically like, I mean, like Canada, United States, Sweden, Finland, they're stacked.
Yeah, 100%.
And the other teams have a couple or two NHLers in there, so like it's a little bit lopsided. Yeah, the men's team plays tomorrow at 3:00 against Denmark. It should be an absolute blowout probably, but yeah.
Yeah,
that's why they play the game.
Yeah, so I didn't realize it was streaming on Peacock. We've just been watching it on YouTube TV, because we have a temporary subscription to that right now.
Yeah.
And
Like they would have a lot of coverage between like USA and on some of the other networks, but what's nice about Peacock is you literally can watch anything and you get all the replays. So if you miss something, you can go back and watch it later. And the weird like they show every event in its entirety all the way, where some of the other stuff like you just get the highlights and whatnot. And you can do multi-view and that kind of thing,
that's
whatever.
cool.
But yeah.
So curling and hockey are what you're there for?
Yeah, I also watched a little bit of luge. That sport is that and skeleton. That sport's crazy.
Yeah, like bobsled and luge is something. Skeleton, those people want to die. Those people are actively trying to kill themselves. Especially the one where you go head first, right? Like that one is just like forget it.
Have you caught the whole scandal around men's ski jump
with the crotches? Yeah,
injecting junk into their junk.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's science.
Anything
baby.
For an edge.
Yeah,
anything for an edge.
It's science, baby. Yeah. One time, the last time I was in Norway, Lillehammer is not that far from Oslo, and you can actually see the ski jump, and it's terrifyingly huge. Like I can't imagine trying to go down that. I can't imagine ever doing a ski jump. I've never been a fan of skiing. I like watching skiing, but I've never been a skier myself. And like watching people do the ski jump is terrifying to me.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like Summer Olympics is like, okay, we're just gonna have a bunch of people run and throw things. Winter Olympics is like, we got this really slippery shit. Let's do weird stuff. Like, let's go crazy.
I do like to watch the biathlon, because they have to ski and then they shoot and they ski and then they shoot. Like that's pretty fun to watch, because those rifles, I mean, they're only little 22 air rifles, basically. Some of them are air rifles. I don't know if they still use 22s. I got to check that. I don't know.
I think they're all air rifles now.
Yeah. But like those people are just so accurate. Like their heart rate's jacked and they're just like, hitting shot after shot after shot.
I've literally just got done cross country skiing for a mile, and now I'm gonna grab this gun and like flawlessly shoot these targets and go back
these little like whatever they are, like quarter-meter circle targets. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, they're not very big. Yeah, and it's just like they take a deep breath and you're just like, done.
Yeah, and they just
fly skiing,
and they just fly through it. Yeah, I should probably watch more Olympics. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow during the day. I got some time tomorrow. All right, buddy.
All right.
Well, I'll let you go. Enjoy your water boiling. Get us out of here.
Yeah. Duringtheirbest.com, you can find all the show notes, the links to YouTube, and anything you want there. And hey, thanks for listening.